Bulgaria in Eastern Europe is a country of contrasts. Hot summers, freezing winters, old and new, rich and poor.
Home for millions are the crumbling tower blocks found in every town and city, a legacy of the communist era. The Baptist Church is our long-term partner in Sliven, and it was through this partnership that in 2003 the Blue House Hospice and Care Centre was birthed. Our good friend Genka Ivanova is the driving force behind the project, and she leads the team. The vision was to provide a range of community welfare services to the people of Sliven from a caring Christian centre. And after a full programme of renovations and improvements throughout, the Blue House finally opened in the autumn of 2007.
Many live in the tower blocks, so the environment at the Blue House is a welcome respite from isolation and the constant pressure on family carers. The support from the team, combined with friendships that develop and a variety of activities offered, all help improve the quality of life for those suffering. In a very real way, the love of God is demonstrated through the work of the Blue House. Hospice is a new concept in Bulgaria, and establishing this as part of the work at the Blue House has not proved easy. The plan for 2009 onwards is to offer patients specialist clinic sessions across the week in different aspects of palliative care. This year it's intended to develop the smaller annex adjoining the Blue House into a multi-purpose skill training centre, building on the existing jewellery making and other cottage industry projects that are offered.
Many Bulgarians still struggle to make ends meet. Entry into the European Union may promise hope of a better future, but that is still a distant dream for most.
We not live, we just survive.
Yeah, we know that. Which is why we try to help with things like this. We are delighted that for some years we've been able to draw upon the expertise of a number of excellent UK professionals in the areas of health, social care and education. They have conducted many seminars on a range of topics, all basically aimed at raising standards to EU levels. You went to the other son.
2009 also saw the start of a series of relationship seminars. Based on Christian principles, these were taught at the Blue House and elsewhere by members of the Krasiv Aid team. The impact of Genka and the team at the Blue House is felt throughout the community of Sliven. Lots of items from regular aid shipments from the UK have been given to the mother and baby home, which caters for abandoned and unwanted children up to the age of 5. Poverty is often the governing factor in why children end up here, and although more are now being adopted, a significant number will still move on to longer-term institutions.
One such place is the home at Kerman, around 20 kilometres from Sliven, where help first began back in 1993. Over 50 children live here at Kerman and all suffer from some degree of disability. Gradually, conditions and practices have improved at Kerman, despite the limited staff and resources available, and the children have continued to progress. The great news is that major EU funding is now expected to take Kerman onto a new level.
Mission teams visiting Kerman have undertaken many different projects and typically combine painting and decorating with interactive times with the children. This particular group worked on transforming bland bedroom walls into works of art which would put a smile on the children's faces when they open their eyes each morning. Another group committed themselves to providing greenhouses to help some of the children learn market gardening skills for the future. And it's not just the young that are being helped through the Blue House. The elderly are especially vulnerable too, with pensions being tiny. The cost of eye tests and new spectacles become impossible for many, so visits from our eye team, who have provided free tests and refurbished glasses, are literally a godsend for some of the poorest in the community. There are many places in the world that are worse off than Bulgaria, but we remain committed to this nation and its people.
So she's wearing a pair of glasses, plus 13, a bit shoddy, but they'll do the job nicely.
Well done.
I can see. I can see the shirt.
everybody gets their chance to shine.
The story is told of a little boy walking along a beach where thousands of starfish have been washed ashore. One by one, he was throwing them back into the ocean. A cynical man passed by and said to the boy, "You can't possibly save all of those starfish." "No," the boy replied, "but I can give this one a chance, and this one, and this one, and slowly toss them back." The task in Bulgaria is great, but working together, we can give some a chance. Will you help us to continue to bring good news to Bulgaria?
But many trying days might bring. Take